hands. They need to turn it around this weekend, and for Ravens, you're really just hoping for kind of an equilibrium. Like we talked about in the pregame, Ellen, Yuli has to get comfortable, and if that's the case, London, they have a real shot here.
Yeah, indeed. And I mean, also too with the Thieves, they did start off on the bad side last time that they did play on this map, and now you see the good side. I was going to say that they did have, but that is a full break for the London Royal Ravens, and you see it Seam doing his thing, 3-1 right now, zoning out towards Barber and the LA Thieves. Now they have to push through gate. Now Kenny's going to continue to hold.
We're still looking at the records from Rokkr and Hardpoint, and usually these game ones, right, you're looking at London with a 3-5. On the opposite side, Thieves 7-4. Again, their breaks have been great, but the holds from Thieves have been the staple for this roster this season. They've been absolutely fantastic, and so far it's been the likes of Draza who's really helped push down those first couple of numbers. 2 will fall, make it a third, make it 4. Everybody dropping. That's a full 4 dead. These find the wipe. They find the time as well. 30 seconds to fight over, building upon their lead slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely, and of course it helps when Kenny is on a full spree here, but for the London Royal Ravens, just kind of like on the back. 116-37 for the London Royal Ravens. This lead is running away for the Thieves.
It could be a close game one, and then it could be this, what essentially is boiled down to just Thieves dominance when it comes to these holds, right? You had a quick rotation from Scraps, electing to give up that hold back in Barber. You're already thinking about the next point. Scraps finishing his food, and with that, all blue in the kill feed for the moment. Everybody starts to calm on down. It's going to be a seam on your screen. We'll switch over and leaves a stun out just for a good check, but not enough to continue the play as he'll fall off. Good time here for the Ravens early on. The windup starts for Thieves, but they don't really have numbers through the back. Finally, some kills can fall, and with that, they might find a break.
Yep, indeed. That's what we talk about. Tighter setups here on this courtyard hill, but what a break through the back it was. And still, there's one member left. It is Scraps, who is on a 4 spree. So if he can just stay alive up here and wait for his teammates to flood on through dark, well, you say that Kenny takes down on the other side. He takes down Uli, and that is again a hold that is not successful for the London Royal Ravens, and Thieves again break. And managed it successful this time around, so that's 2. Scraps still alive, roaming that bottom house, but Draza does what he does best, locking it down, and there's another teammate for the Thieves, but still, yet again, they're holding. It doesn't even matter. Scraps still alive, but not getting anything going.
Octane, big one-on-one inside the point. Here comes Ravens. Numbers fly through, but Kenny shuts him down quickly. And now it's a foot race through the middle of the tunnel. That P1 spawn is going to be tough to break, but Ravens have numbers in the back. Just 10 points needed. But could they build the comeback here? You certainly like to see it happen. A turn from Draza, still alive, finding kills, finding time. Only 2. And will that be it? It looks like it will. No dive for the last-ditch effort. It's game 1. It's Thieves. A very strong showing.
Yes, indeed. And I mean, business as usual, right? Like Mercado play for the retake, but 18 seconds left. You see Draza's going to wrap around and get that bomb down. Scraps is inching his way over. Draza's able to get away. I think he might have the information. Scraps is
getting peek back alley. Nice play by Draza. He's got the sub and he's got the read. Goodbye, round 1.
3.
Thieves have already done better on their opening embassy compared to when they played Atlanta. That's the takeaway to start. The Ravens were able to end up with the proceedings of Yuli finding that second pick. Shots continue to ring, and okay, that's a quick round. Down. Draws a 3 in a row. Seam takes down Envoy. Shots continue to trade, and there we go. Numbers fall. 3v3. Pressure up top for the Thieves. Draws still hunting for more.
Yeah, and that was a beautiful, beautiful trade to Scraps on the Octane too. As a Seam, he's locking down Zig, working the middle.
5 in a row. Pops Deddy. You got 1 already on the site. Nasty might stick this defuse, but Draws on the repositioning. He's got to get there quickly. Ravens hesitant to go for this commit. I don't blame him. Draza in a perfect spot. Sees one on the bomb. Gets shots down. He takes him off the site. It's a 1v1.
Oh,
Nasty,
man.
the only one alive.
If you're Draza too, I mean, the bomb is down. You don't really need to overpeak this. Just play the time. There's 13 seconds left. You've already earned the cruise. Shoot your gun. It doesn't matter. And Nasty, not really able to get anything going, does get the kill. Draza eliminates him, takes him down. So, oh man.
1 and 5, but it's really not been on his shoulders. It's been a collective effort and just all of the pressure happening at mid. His Envoy will find the first, but again, back to an equilibrium. 3v2, Thieves with numbers. And they know exactly where London are at.
Yeah, that was a great bait there too. The pre-fire came in through, but hey, this might be some signs of life. Really, might be able to get this bomb down. Now Scraps in the back. Louis still trapped kind of there in the front, and Octane, no, takes down 2. When you thought maybe something can happen, what a map there. 6-0 on this embassy, and Draza did not even falter. 11. There's only 2 ticks at B, but still, the damage has been done at least. Kenny, though, is still alive in the back here on the patio, and he does take down Uli.
Well, at least bully him away from the window, and that's probably more important at the moment in time than trying to hunt him down and expend resources here. But either way, Kenny's still up and just roaming for damage. Finds another, continues his spree. With that, make it 2-5.
And Octane does get taken down. Signs of life here for the Ravens.
Spawns are a bit deep, but Scraps and Asim are going to have to work in tandem here to go for this break and try to help out. Envoy still picking people off at range. Kenny helping as well. It's just a little bit too much, and the woes continue offensively for Ravens. Hold on. They're on to A for a moment. Draza shutting it down, closing the door in their face, lining up the second, and there's Octane for the cleanup. That stun was hilarious, but now into the contest. Thieves throwing a number onto the point, but they just don't have enough. Nasty picks up a kill. Octane's the only one around. Kenny with a follow-up. Octane with the chow gets one, maybe 2. 1 second to go. There's the wipe, and there's the hold. Envoy will get off the point, and with that, Thieves will continue their contest. This round's gone. The offensive woes continue. London cannot find a win offensively. In control on this map, and they won't find it in that round.
Is going to see if he can open up something, but the trophies, everybody's going to funnel inside the shed. Nothing connects, but look at number 8. Look how far pushed up Envoy is.
It's a big kill in the back from Yuli. At least takes down Octane, so that mid pressure from that AR is going to be gone. But it doesn't get anybody off the point. That's the big problem. These are still going to stack, make it 2. They know the spawns now for Ravens. There's nowhere to run, and where do you go? You're getting beaten by the missiles. Here comes Nasty with an investment, just trying to clear the point, but that trophy will take it out. And with that, Ravens now have to fly. It's an absolute foot race into an absolute gauntlet of AR shots. And this one is done. The series is over. Thieves.
Hey, Thieves. Kenny, how we feeling tonight after the 3-0?
Great. I feel like we played some pretty dominant COD right there.
So what did you guys do? You lose to Legion back at the major in Texas. What happened over the course of the next 15 days?
It was kind of just like trying to find ourselves again and like respawns at least. And obviously working on S&D was one of the biggest things for us. But we felt like we were slipping in like our respawns a little bit and just kind of working on that. And like I said before, figuring out a new game plan in our S&Ds and find a way to like, you know, mix it up a little bit and have people do different things.
Kenny, I'm going to get a little nerdy on you for just a second. You know, when I do look at the numbers and stuff when it comes to LA Thieves, obviously we look at you guys typically as a stronger respawn team, like you said, but struggling the past couple weeks. And to me, it kind of felt like it was because you and Envoy weren't really kind of playing your lives as much as we're used to seeing. You know, you two are players that are capable of going on these huge sprees. And I feel like during Major 3 in the qualifiers, that wasn't really happening. So what was that conversation like now heading into qualifiers 3 between you two specifically as a duo?
Well, for one, I had lots of talks about not taking long-range gunfights with a sub. That was number 1. And then, me and Dill was working the map together and, like, taking some new routes, kind of adding new routes to our respawns. And like you said before, playing our lives a lot more. I feel like that's, like, one of the biggest things for us is, like, our teamwork. So whenever we're throwing our lives away and, you know, taking these chows that we probably shouldn't be, it allows for us not to use our teamwork. So it was just something we had to, like I said before, find ourselves again and just completely work on, which we have been doing the past few weeks.
Kenny, I've noticed like in the last 2 stages, you guys have been playing a little bit better in the online format. What has been like the change in the process for the LA Thieves camp between you guys and the coaching staff? What's been the change throughout these last 2 stages? And then what's been the change throughout this one? Because you look unbelievable in that match.
Definitely just the mentality, just because like we know how much online is like a big deal, but at the same time, like I said before, when our teamwork's on, like it doesn't matter, like 1v1, you can lose 1v1, you can get joked, you can do this and that, online ping, whatever, but whenever you're shooting together, I mean, anything can happen, and it's always good. So whenever our teamwork's on and then we go to LAN and obviously it's even playing field, it just feels way much better.
Kenny, we all know that you look good as a Jedi, but I want to know, who's your favorite superhero?
Favorite superhero? Thor, probably. I'm a big Thor fan.
That's a good answer.
I don't know why. Probably because I love Loki as a villain, so it's probably like the brother, like revenge type thing.
You look good with a hammer too, my friend. Thank you for joining the show. We gotta let you go as we have one more match. That is Kenny and the LA Thieves.